there was a need for the air source heat pump, the renewables, the low carbon.
Generally speaking, it's really rare cases where when manufacturer is taking care of all of this.
It's a good thing to be busy, and we can deliver the relevant qualifications that's needed for that installer to work.
Welcome to the UK series.
Hello and welcome to part of our UK series. My name is Mario Dodic. I'm heat pump trainer and founder of HVAC Education Hub, where we talk about heat pumps. Today we are in Luton in Ideal Heating Expert Academy, and we are here with Matt, National Training Manager of Ideal Heating. Hi Matt, nice to be here.
Hi Mario, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you, Matt. So just in a short, what are you doing here in Ideal? What is your, let's say, target audience? You have a big gas boiler market and also a big heat pump aspiration. And what I found is that you have really good academy. So
yeah, thank you, Mario. So you're absolutely right, bang on with that. We've got a huge network of installers. Our main aim is to support those installers with product training. So that can be in both the domestic world and the commercial world, from both a gas boiler perspective and an air source heat pump perspective. So on top of that, to support with our products, we also offer certifications. For example, we work with sitting guilds and BPEC, awarding bodies, and we can deliver the relevant qualifications that's needed for that installer to work on the products and appliances that we provide.
So generally speaking, it's really rare cases where when manufacturer is taking care of all of this. How did you find that this is, in my opinion, it's really good because you have both perspectives. So installer, engineers, sales, manufacturing. How you find this in contact with your guys, with installers? And
so I think in answer to your question, so if I reel back my career, I've always been in an industry within the gas world, and it was the last sort of 5 or 6 years I realised there was a need for the air source heat pump, the renewables, the low carbon, and there was a gap in the market. So I had a really good opportunity to come here into Ideal and sort of bring in what I've learned from the gas industry into the air source heat pump and low carbon industry, and start to develop those learnings for installers and professionals alike.
Yeah, so you are the largest, let's say, gas boiler manufacturer in the UK.
Yeah.
So approximately how many gas boilers you have, how many engineers you have, just approximately. It's a huge market.
So we're over 1 million appliances are out the door in a year, and we've roughly got 1,100 staff across the country in Expert Academy and Ideal Heating.
So it's a huge, really huge market. What you have here in Luton, we can see that you have different rooms, different facilities.
Yeah.
Just in short, what you're covering here in Luton?
So in Luton, it's very similar to our other centre of excellence across the country. We're able to deliver all the product training from a domestic gas perspective. That's our Logic and Vogue boilers. Also in the heat pump market, we've got our HP 290, we've got an R32, Logic Air. And in the commercial world, we've got our other brands, Hamworthy, ACV, and obviously Ideal Commercial as well. Thus offering us that product training to support the network of installers. But we've also adapted the building to accommodate the Sitting Guilds F-gas certification, which is key for people wanting to work on air source heat pumps. And we also support that with the BPEC offerings, with the air source heat pump qualification to work on heat pumps and the cylinders alike.
A lot of things.
A lot of things.
A lot of things. How are you catching up with this? How many trainers you have here in Luton and across the country?
Yeah.
Because it's a huge the trainer concept, and a lot of trainers need to deliver all kind of different things. So from water, hydronic, refrigerants, commissionings. How many people you have in your team, and how many trainings are you giving?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got 14 trainers within the team. We've got 2 to 3 permanently based here at Luton, but the job is a national role, so they will travel where the work arrives. But across the sites, we've got Luton, which we're here today. We've got Leeds Centre of Excellence. We've got Hesel, which is next door to Hull Centre of Excellence. We've also got a centre up in Dalgety Bay, and that's supported with a network of satellite centres that we partner with.
What you find that is the most challenging with all of these trainers, because we are all engineers.
Yeah.
You are a gas engineer and also mechanical engineer, and we are on tools trying to help out. But complete different is all this science of learning and how to present that to your installers, to new guys, to apprenticeships. What do you think is the main challenge in this part?
I think, considering I consider we've got a big team, there is a huge demand for these new learnings in the air source heat pump world, and it's getting those numbers through the door and getting the courses, which is a good thing. It's a good thing to be busy. And I think for me, it's just keeping the team upskilled with the changes. I guess the changes in legislation. And, for example, there's continuous updates, just small updates, but it's just making sure we deliver that consistent message across all sites and all trainers.
Yes, and what I found is also interesting, because heat pump is part of the process. We have now a lot of PV renewables, batteries, and you have a lot of training centers, but you have also online academy. We are also launching now something in online world. How can you find this, let's say, I think combination between online and in-person must be, because for scale you need online. So how are you using that combination? You have both approaches.
So we've got both approaches. We can do face-to-face, we can do virtual, and we can do on-demand. I think for us, installers are busy people. They can't always come to a site and get product training. So we do have that capability to offer that small online bite sessions, which really works well. Certainly if an installer's had a busy day, they may want to choose to do an evening session, and they can log on and we can offer them learnings online. So it does have a good uptake. It's got its place, don't get me wrong, but I think we've got a really, really key set of people in the team which are able to deliver both face-to-face and virtually.
Yes, and one of the last questions, we are talking a lot about engineers, installers, and this training, but there is huge network of salespeople, of distributors, even homeowners. Homeowners today, they are really advanced. They understand things. How you can find this approach to also teach them, because for us nerds, engineers, we are going deep inside, but we need also to simplify things for all these salespeople. There are thousands of them across the country, and you have also your sales team probably. What is your feedback from them, and how can you see things in that direction?
So I think for me, we've got a piece of work where, if you like, we've got a nation to educate, certainly in the low carbon world. And we've devised and developed a lot of courses and learnings, just small bite-sized sections for people to upskill and sort of catch the bus and get up to speed with net zero, with our low carbon offerings. And I think ultimately we do have that correct career path or learning path for them to start at the bottom and gradually work their way up. So we continuously take feedback from installers, from sales, from merchants, whoever that might be, and we continuously use that to adapt and change our offerings.
And last question, I'm asking this to everyone, what we are discussing here in the UK. What will be your advice to young people, to young guys, or even not young, but maybe someone who wants to change the career? Because I can see that it's really interesting industry. It's really rewarding also to deliver training and to receive training. What would be your message for the guys? Because we need a lot of engineers in Europe to upscale.
Absolutely, and I think I have this conversation quite a bit. So in my career, I've predominantly been with the gas world, and we saw a reasonable change or shift in the market around 2000, where we went on to condensing boilers. It seemed a massive change, but I think that change now is massive to air source heat pumps. I think there's a lack in people in the market, I think it's an exciting time to get into the market in the industry of air source heat pumps, and I think it'll be a cracking career for anybody wishing to take that direction.
Yeah, I think this is more or less everything. Thank you, Matt, for having me here, and thank you for explaining all of these things behind the Ideal Expert Academy.
Thanks, Mario.
Thank you everyone for listening. Check our other videos on the channel, and see you.